What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Managers. And yes, this is episode 4 here in the world of Fire Pro. We're going to start off with 2v2 action. It's Team Bobby the Brain Heenan who's going to select Andre and Big John Studd. That's the Twin Towers there, the big boys, to start off the show. 2v2 tag action against Team Fuji. Mr. Fuji is selecting Dragon Lee and Yokozuna. So we got some monster on monster action here and some speed there with Dragon Lee, obviously represented by Heenan, and Mr. Fuji continuing the series. Quick point update, or victory update in terms of the scoreboard. It's Bearer at 1, DiBiase 1, Dusty 2, Heenan 2, Miss Elizabeth 3, Shane 2, Regal 2, Fuji 1, and James 1. So this match right here, which I have to restart because the stupid thing reset. I don't know why it did that. It keeps doing that. I don't like that it keeps resetting. I lock in my things and then it changes. Why does it do this every week? Save my settings! Fire Pro, please! It's embarrassing! That wasn't me, that was the game. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so this match is going to be important because Heenan could take the lead here. Or at least he would tie Elizabeth at 3 points, and they would be tied at first place. And then, obviously, Elizabeth in the main event, her team that she will select will have the opportunity to get her into 4 points here on episode 4. Starting off with a sweep is the way to do it. And a slap to the chest of Andre from Dragon Lee doesn't even affect the wonder of the world that is Andre the Giant. The size versus the speed. And here comes Yokozuna. We were anticipating this matchup between these giants. And Andre is going to back off and tag John Studd. You want another big man, and there you go. Elbow knocks down Yokozuna. But the slap did not affect him. Brain Heenan. Bobby the Brain. Using his brain, choosing the giants. And Fuji only has the one there on his team, but his team, the rest of his team is dangerous in their own right there. Yeah, we got Yokozuna, a member of Mr. Fuji's team. Virgil is on DiBiase's team. I don't know if he'll be on the show today. We'll see later on who DiBiase will choose to represent him. I think he's actually, that manager will be featured in the second match here today. In a 3v3. Yeah, every week we do 5 matches. 2 tag matches, 1 3v3, and 2 singles matches. Here in my version of Stable Wars, The Managers. This is episode 4. There's an elbow from Yokozuna to knock down Andre, and now Andre with a knee strike to the gut, and that's a big gut. As an extra size gut. I gotta remember to charge my controller while this game is playing out, man. We're doing some AFK style here. Oh! The strength of Andre to pick up Yokozuna. That's like bullying on some... You know how they say pick on somebody your own size? Well, John Studd just went after Yokozuna for no reason. Off the ropes, here comes Dragon Lee. No, wait. Changed his mind. And now Fuji's selection of Dragon Lee. How will he deal with the size difference? And when will the speed come into play? Cover. Teddy Long with the 1. I'm trying to run this game smooth. I'm trying to run this series correctly. But things happen, you know? big kick. Stretch muffler. Heenan looking for 3 points. Fuji looking for 2. Still super early. Just trying to find their place in this series, and a clothesline by Yokozuna in the corner. A stacked up pin, but not even a one on Andre. Picking him up. Sidewalk slam by the Giant. Trying to get himself out of that corner. Off the ropes. Big boys colliding. I felt the ring shake on that one. Oh, and that time Andre knocks down Yokozuna, and the Giant swing to an actual Giant from a Giant. Big meaty men slapping meat. And the camera's going to focus there on Mr. Fuji. He might have given Yokozuna some advice. Heenan asking for the tag, and John Studd gets it belly to belly, side throw. Imagine how much wine and food Andre and Yokozuna would consume if they got together. I'm sure they did, and I'm sure they closed down many restaurants. Oh, big lariat there. Big lariat by John Studd, and he's going to go for a cover after that big move, and a 1-2 and a kick out at 2.5 here. The classic 2.9 in Fire Pro, and the tag to Young Dragon Lee. Representing the hype that is Mexico. A lot of cross promotion with CMLL and AAA lately in professional wrestling, and we love to see it, man. The luchadors deserve their spotlight. I mean, WWE is doing like a Worlds Collide show, so that's super cool. AEW did like a couple episodes in Mexico and then a big like cross event, so that was cool. MJF hit some guy with his penis, so that was cool. That's a thing that happened in wrestling, okay? I didn't make it up. It just happened. Here comes John Studd. Oh, Dragon Lee slipped between the legs, and Studd's going to go for the tag. Lee's trying to stop Andre, but how can you do that? Big scoop slam by the world's largest athlete. Going for the pedigree reversal. Tag to Yokozuna. Elbow drop, that could be the end. Andre uses that as a finisher, but no. Barely got the shoulder up. Fuji's got to be happy about that. But Yokozuna looks like he's groggy. It's going to be hard to recover from that amount of damage. Swinging the big fist. Oh. Rebound, nothing. Everybody stopped. Heenan versus Fuji. Yoko versus Big John Studd now gets the tag. Elbow in the corner. Want to just cut that ring in half, and if you're between those two big men, there's nowhere for you to go. Yeah. Scooper. Cover, 1, 2, could this be the end? And no, somehow Yokozuna's still getting that shoulder up. Good call by the ref, tag to Dragon Lee. Strike exchange. Big boot. Hook of the leg, 1, 2. And wouldn't that be a surprise if Fuji not only can get the win over Heenan, but if Dragon Lee can somehow pin one of these two monsters, that would be crazy. Oh my god, and Dragon Lee just got knocked out with one punch. Here comes the speed from Mexico, double boots, and Andre got up first like he didn't even know it hit him. It just ricocheted off of him like a bullet bouncing off of a wall. That's exactly what this matchup is here. Dragon Lee drop toe hold makes the tag. In the corner, Fuji representing his team. Double arm suplex. Yokozuna's in trouble. And Heenan gets the win. And Andre gets the win for Team Heenan. Up at 3. Man, they're replacing a telephone pole outside of my house right now. They brought in the drill and they put in the new pole, but I don't think they're gonna cut my power to move the transformer, so I think we're okay. They ain't doing that today. It's super windy. It's super windy out there right now. Okay, so speaking of that 3v3 I mentioned, it's gonna happen here right now, and it's gonna be an interesting one because we're gonna see some new characters representing Team Bearer. It's going to be Gangrel with his first appearance here. Gangrel has arguably the coolest theme music of all time. Cactus Jack and Kane. It's got to be Kane in that 3v3. I understand this selection because Bearer had already chosen Undertaker in a 1v1 previously, and it didn't really work out for him too well. So, using those 3 in the 3v3, I understand it. And of course, it's going to be against Team DiBiase, who's going to select IRS for the first time. We'll get to see IRS, he's a big dude. I mean, he's 6'3", 249, ain't no slouch, bruh. Obsessed with money, and sometimes that's all you need. And then the 2 Ortons, Cowboy and his son, RKO Randy. So there we go.
Fight!
This is Team Bearer versus Team DiBiase. Creepy vibes versus rich moneymakers. You know what is a good business, though? Funerals. Funerals make money. Oh, the mist from Gangrel. The mist did not connect, and I expected that to be blood red, but either way, he spit it out there and attacked the Cactus Jack quickly. I can't see Bearer. He's hiding behind Kane. Oh, yeah! He's a creepy little bastard, and maybe it's better that we can't see him because he's ugly. IRS now with an STF submission lock. Referee said, hey, watch it. Watch the chokeholds. There is disqualification here, and a Manhattan drop stunned him. Cactus Jack with no follow-up. Let him get the tag, and that was a mistake there. And now DiBiase gets to see the selection that could make the difference for this series. Randy Orton not only is a multi-time champion, multi-time tag champion, but he also has a lot of experience in like multi-man teams. I mentioned Evolution, but I mean, he's been in Legacy, and he's been in a lot of Survivor Series type matches in his career. So I think Randy Orton actually, even though he's one of the younger ones in this group, probably the youngest on screen right now, has a lot of experience. And Kane just choking him out. The Big Red Machine got Orton locked down in the corner of DiBiase. Big chop in the corner, right in front of his daddy. Imagine beating somebody up in front of their dad. That's what's happening right now. Randy is getting his ass handed to him in front of Cowboy. Backbreaker by Kane. And now unexpected speed from the monster with a drop kick. Randy had to tag in his daddy. And he says, watch this, boy. I'll teach you a lesson. I'll show you how to do this dang wrestling thing. And Kane didn't like any of that. Tag to Gangrel. Getting to see Gangrel in action for the first time in this series. And it just another creepy, weird pick. I mean, he's a vampire, so what more could you expect? He's got the unhinged, the insane, the undead, and now a vampire. Well, I guess vampires are technically undead, depending on your vocabulary and the meaning of that word. Stunned him. Knocked him down and he kicked him off. Gangrel with the wherewithal to fight out of that. Tag to Cactus Jack. Bang, bang, we're getting crazy. We have seen these two. These are the two that actually started off this series, so getting another chance to get their hands on one another might be starting a new rivalry. Back elbow cover. One. Jack rolls over. Have a nice day. I saw Cactus Jack, or, well, I guess I saw Dude Love on Pawn Stars. Mick Foley showed up on Pawn Stars. It's pretty funny. It's like actually one of their most popular episodes, too. So good for him, hey. Selling his stuff, and, well, fans were selling his stuff, I guess, and he was there to confirm the autographs and shit. Suplex back into the ring. IRS doesn't give a damn. Wow. Slammed Kane outside of the ring. And now standing his ground, Kane coming in with a chair. Referee warning Kane. Oh, he smacked him with it. Wait. It's going off. He smacked him with it. Scooper. Neck breaker. The Hellfire, the Brimstone, and the Stock Market. It's all happening here. Rolled out of the ring. Gonna come back in. Little cat and mouse between Kane and Cowboy. Dropkick. No one home. Tag to Gangrel. Creepy Pasta. Knocks him all the way down. Gonna go for the figure four. Submission applied there. Yep. Bearer and DiBiase meeting up again, but this time in 3v3. And Bearer needs this win right now. Just for the scoreboard, just to be up there. I mean, they're at one apiece, so could be a little tiebreaker. And, oh, gutbuster by Kane. Off the ropes, and another sliding drop kick. Randy Orton just bumped into a red brick wall. The big red machine. Fall away slam. Kane gets up first. How do you beat somebody with higher endurance than you? Stats matter in this game. You know? Uppercut strike battle. Wait a minute. Right in front of Father Paul. He's having himself a eulogy in the corner. I don't know what he's doing, but tag to the daddy. Gotta tag your daddy in, elbow. Cowboy Bob, is his arm still broken? It might be. That's his whole gimmick, that he has a broken arm. That's such a cool gimmick for a wrestler. My arm's broken. Alright, but like, what do you do? No, that's it. I just have a broken arm, and I use my cast as a weapon, which would injure my arm more. Oh, Kane blocked the back elbow, but didn't block that. Went for the figure four. Kane knew it was coming. Slow recovery, though. Big Red Machine gets knocked down by the elbow. And DiBiase is counting his pennies now because they're getting rid of the U.S. penny. We're not going to be minting pennies anymore. Are they going to be worth anything? Start collecting pennies now while you have the chance. Tag to IRS. Speaking about penny pinchers. He's the tough guy from Wall Street. 1, 2, and whoa, I thought the match might have been over out of nowhere there. But it's been going for 14 and a half. Backslide, but the feet were on the ropes. Good call by the referee. Eyes on Teddy Long. Neck breaker. Kane's going to make a tag to Gangrel. And I am pretty sure, but you might want to double check this, that Gangrel and IRS were in WCW at the same time at one point. I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Shoot, ready!
I'd have to double check the timeline, but this match might have happened as well. Off the ropes with a hurricanrana. That was crazy, man. And now Kane is holding IRS while Gangrel's just talking shit to him. Oh, IRS fought off Kane right in front of Paul Bearer, and the tag to Randy Orton. Watch out for the poison. He's spitting blood and poison, and I don't know what kind of supernatural shit is going on there, but Bulldog, Randy going up top, diving, frog splash, turned his body to get out of the way of the ropes, but it didn't matter. Cactus was somehow still in there, and now a takedown by Jack. High speed action is always here in Fire Pro Wrestling. Tag. It's all about the managers and their selected teams and how they perform. Modified neckbreaker, classic Orton. Into the corner. Team DiBiase. 1, 2. Get back in the ring, buddy. Fall away slam. Now tried to go off, but ran into that rebound drop click. Click it and tick it and kick it. Oh! And there's one in the corner by Gangrel. He's biting him. Referee's giving him the warning, but he's going to suck the blood right out of Randy Orton. Tag to Cowboy. Ozone! The greatest move in wrestling history. He hit it. I really want him to win with the Ozone. Tag to Kane. Just because it's funny. Elbow. The heavyweight of the team with the powerbomb. No! Couldn't get it. Reversal 1, 2. Tossing Kane outside of the ring, and Cowboy's going to take the time to recover. Smart move on the side of Team DiBiase. It ain't a sprint, it's a marathon. Oh no, reversal, wait! Tombstone to Kane. Dragging him away. No cover though. He's groggy, what are you doing? Tag to IRS. Maybe they know Kane can survive anything. Clothesline, turns him upside down. Drops the leg on the back, and now a cover. This could be a victory for Team Bearer, and it almost was. 2.5. 2.91. 2, backslide. Couple close calls. All it takes is another half second. All it takes is 3 seconds to get a win. It's like a jingle for wrestling. Uh-oh. Could be looking for the superplex. Oh my God! All the way down. 1, 2, 3. Team DiBiase beats Team Bearer. That's superplex. He hit it, and that was it. Wow. Wow, dude. Super-de-duper. Alright, we got some crazy one-on-one action. I know this is about teams, but every week we have challenged these managers to bring out their best, and we want to see a 1v1 that would be a main event in any arena in this planet, dude. This could collide. This could, like, crack the earth in half or something. I don't even know. This is potentially, like, one of the biggest 1v1 matches we've had. I'm not even joking. 'Cause it is. Team Mickie James, the manager of Mickie James with Samoa Joe, and the manager of Paul Heyman, representing Solo Sikoa. It is Samoa Joe versus Solo Sikoa 1-on-1. This is some undercard shit, bruh. This is some undercard, like, main event type shit. The Samoan bloodline runs thick.
Fight!
And a volcanic one-on-one matchup from these Pacific Islanders. From the Isle of Samoa. Straight in front of us here. These two are going one-on-one scoop slam from Solo. I said it was only a matter of time before we saw some interesting matchups, and I mean, this is a dream match for anybody that is a fan of these two. Chop to the head, crack those coconuts in half, bruh. When you're lost on the island, you gotta fend for yourself. The tribal chief, Groggy, tried to recover but got hit by the boot. STF, the Samoan submission machine, living up to his name. Solo fought it off. Paul Heyman, the wise man, whispering dangerous things into the ears of Solo Sikoa. And Mickie James, kind of a surprise manager here for the series, but she's been doing well for herself. Hoping for a one-on-one victory. STF. Teddy Long's gonna check, but nope. Way too early for that. This one could get extra brutal. Off the ropes, Solo with a thrust kick. And then a senton, using his whole body as a weapon here. And again, rebound, back fist. Joe got knocked silly. He already has a screw loose. He doesn't need more damage done to his head. Elevated Boston Crab. Shades of a Jericho. This match could have happened if Joe stayed in WWE for longer. And I don't think Solo Sikoa is going anywhere. They would WWE would lock that talent down real quick. They own his soul, and Paul Heyman might have the Ulufala somewhere. Off the top, diving headbutt. Didn't get all of it though. Awkward positioning for Joe to be in. Picks him up because he knows that wasn't enough to get the job done. Big boys. Big Samoan boys. This could be some sort of tribal combat here. Spinning heel kick. Mickie James watching her TNA counterpart closely. Smart pick by her in this 1v1. Who else would you want to go to war with Solo? Oh, Saito! Saito from Solo Sikoa! And Joe struck back with a body blow. But spinning Solo! Finisher out of nowhere! Splash on him! 1, 2! And Joe somehow survived it. And now he's pissed. Here comes Joe with a big kick to the chest. And he's gonna do it again, 2 in a row, just to make sure. Boom! Boom, baby! The managers is getting wacky. Big pin, 1, 2. Nope. Wasn't meant to be there. Didn't happen. Mickie James must be yelling at the top of her hardcore lungs. Why does she call herself Hardcore Country if she never did like a lot of hardcore matches? I'm sure she's had a few, but that's not really what she was known for. She kind of did start her career off as a psychopath. Maybe she's crazy and we need to check on her. I don't know. But she's a Hall of Famer, and that's why she's a manager. 1, 2. I mean, that's not the only reason, but, you know. And we've talked about her connection with Joe throughout
1,
TNA.
2.
Just a smart selection for the team in general, and it's working right now as Solo Sikoa was off on his own island of relevancy out there, belly to belly. Big toss, he's stunned, but for how long? Rebound, power slam. Heyman can't be happy, but no argument. And a spinning solo in the center of the ring. That could be it. 1, 2, and it is. That was fast and furious. And Solo gets a much-needed win for Team Heyman. Team Heyman finally, after weeks, getting on the board. Heyman at 1. That was important for Heyman to win more than anything else. Kind of wacky that it took him like 4 episodes to get a victory, but you know what? Things happen. Speaking of 1v1s, our next match is a 1v1. It will be Team Dusty Rhodes, baby. Dusty Rhodes will select Mr. Perfect in this singles match to go up against Team Shane. So we got the old school versus the new school, and Shane has selected Rusev. Bum 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 bum. Man, that could be a problem for Mr. Perfect. He's perfect, but he ain't no Bulgarian brute. It's Mr. Perfect versus Rusev, and the managers are Dusty Rhodes versus Shane McMahon. Fight! Ring the damn bell and you get scoop slammed immediately. Rusev ain't gonna hold anything back. You want a big man that hits hard? Rusev is what you're looking for. Rusev, just with a decade of dominance, brah. Back suplex there. Drop toe hold, it's all Rusev right now. He's going to start off strong, and he's not going to let up for 1 second. Just shoulder and put the foot on him, almost an insult to this legend. Up top, big damage coming, watch out, no! Yep. Oh, Super Samoan drop! Rusev with a huge move in the first 2 minutes. And I think that would kill a normal man. Yep. Fall away slam, signature move already. This is not looking good. This could be a squash match, as I feared it would be. Shane so smart to pick Rusev in this 1v1. And I understand Dusty picking Mr. Perfect. He's perfect, right? And he's probably better off in a singles match than dealing with the rest of your team. But, I mean, I don't know if Dusty has a lot of power on his side. He chose experience. He's got Arn Anderson, who's pretty strong. But just physical might sometimes, you can't argue against that factor. Rusev thrown into the corner. Wait a minute. Mr. Perfect mounting a comeback with the chops. Where's that bubble gum when you need it? Clothesline ducked under. Alabama Slammer, center of the ring, headbutt. Rusev, relentless. Oh my God. Gross. This is unfair. Hip toss. Wait a minute, he's not out yet. He still has, that technical prowess, and no, Dusty can't be happy with what's happening on the screen. 1, 2. All right, well, he's still alive. But this first 5 minutes has been 99% Rusev and 1% Dusty's choice. It's like Sophie's choice, but with pork and beans. Figure 4. Pork and beans, baby. Super kick. I might be obsessed with wrestling, just a little bit. 1, 2. I really thought that should have been the end. I don't know why Mr. Perfect kicked out. Maybe he feels the extra pressure of representing a team instead of just himself, but, you know, sometimes you gotta know when to just lay there for 3 seconds and not get yourself injured. Somebody suffers an injury, they'll be out for the rest of the series. I'm kind of concerned about how this may end, but wait a minute, a surprise backslide. 1 count, Rusev got to be mad about that. Shane, seeing that Mr. Perfect ain't giving up, he's still fighting somehow. Oh. Or to the best of his ability, I guess. Wait a minute. Perfect Plex out of nowhere! A shock! Rusev. Oh, the accolade. The accolade. Let him go! He won't let go! The accolade. That's gonna hurt your back. All that pressure combo by Rusev. Rusev crash. 1, 2. Why is he kicking out? Why are you kicking out? Stop. Just let Rusev win. I'm supposed to be impartial, but don't tell anyone I'm rooting for Rusev, man. It's Rusev Day here. Every day is Rusev Day on my calendar. I actually wrote that on my calendar. I'm not even joking. Another combo. Again, Mr. Perfect has his foot on the ropes. Teddy Long saw it. Here on The Managers, episode 4. This is match 4 of the day, and we still have a huge main event. Mr. Perfect ain't done yet. Here he comes off the ropes to a groggy opponent from behind. Big clothesline. It connected. So did the backbreaker. Wait a minute. The crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Super kick. All that just to get kicked in the face. 1, 2, 3. Well, I think all that Mr. Perfect did was delay the inevitable. Rusev gets the win for Team Shane, and now, interestingly enough, on the scoreboard, Heenan, Miss Elizabeth, and Shane McMahon all at 3 points here in episode 4. So going down the road, we're going to see some big matches between those managers. But if you guys are watching, it is time for the final match and the main event. It's going to be Miss Elizabeth with L.O.D., the Road Warriors. It's time for the Legion of fucking Doom in the main event versus Regal's team, and I think it's obvious, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano. It's DIY versus LOD. What a weird, crazy, unique situation to be in on the channel, man. This is like, to me, this is probably more crazy to me than you guys if you're watching. But you have to realize, after 10 seasons of doing the undercard and almost a year of nothing, I came back with the managers. Not seeking dream, like, I'm not seeking dream matches. I'm not seeking to do crazy stuff. This is just what happened. Alright, we just landed here somehow. It's old school versus new school. Greatest tag teams of all time, potentially. I don't know. I mean, DIY has a lot of work to be in that group, but...
Fight!
Hawk. Gonna start off here with the legendary face paint, the gimmick. I mean, dude, when the Legion of Doom shows up, it feels like an event if you ever watched them. Oh, what a rush. Like, they own shit. They have the presence. Just seeing them, you know shit's about to go down. They literally look like characters out of the Mad Max franchise, bro.
9.
Like, they are scary. And Tommaso Ciampa is not gonna slouch on this one. Watch the count. 15, 16, could be an early victory. Gotta get in there, and he does. Tommaso Ciampa almost got counted out. That would have been a disappointing end. And now, Animal gonna take it to Johnny Gargano. Roll up. Nothing. Not even a 1. Knees, hips, using every part of your body as a weapon. That's the strategy. And it's like LOD are big dudes, hard hitters. They're arguably the greatest tag team to exist. So I think Tommaso and Johnny have a giant mountain to climb, and it will be put on the scoreboard if they get a victory, but for them in their career, that would be crazy. Blocking some of those strikes, but not all of them. Almost went for a tag, but went for the drop toe hold right in front of Regal. Manager William Regal, hoping that the DIY can work together. Tag on both sides. And Miss Elizabeth coming into this undefeated. Savage pulling off 2 wins by himself. And then Rick Rude, and now she's hoping for another victory with LOD. I mean, she's got potentially the best team. And if you're gonna say some nonsense like, why is Elizabeth a manager? You're insane. You're crazy. You don't know anything. Don't even ask me questions like that. Are you serious, bro? Cover by Ciampa. And a knee strike. Hawk fell down. Shaken up. Running knee kind of blocked it, but a tag to his partner. Big clothesline. Animal had like an extended run on SmackDown with Heidenreich, and I think about that a lot. I think about that sometimes. That's fucking cool, man. Wrestling's cool. Johnny Gargano tagged in and running into double drop. Oh, could have been trouble, but no, he's okay for now. Got to use that quickness. I wonder if Gargano was forced to watch tapes by Regal. Like, watch LOD in action and see if they have a weakness, but I'm not sure if they do. I think the only advantage is the youth of Gargano. You know, the speed and youth, and that's about it. That's where the advantage lies and ends. Neckbreaker tag. Tag again. This time to Ciampa with the camo shorts, bruh. Oh, what a rush. I'm gonna just tag. I'm just gonna type LOD into Google and see what happens. Legion of Doom. The Road Warriors, bruh. They're so cool. They look like members of Gwar.
Give up. Give up.
How do you not love those guys? Come on.
10 minutes gone.
Oh! Wait a minute! Spinning neck breaker. Whoa, duck under. Gargano's trying everything he can just to keep one half of this team down. And now, wait a minute. Animal. He's revving up. He's going up top. Oh, diving splash. I thought he was going to go for the clothesline, but I think that's a Hawk move, isn't it? The diving clothesline is Hawk's side of the Tower of Doom. The decapitator, the famous double move. Whoa. One count. Come on! Get the audience behind you. Club him down and break his arm. These dudes will break bones. They don't care. And Regal knows that. But Regal also knows how tough Ciampa is. Ciampa's like the type of wrestler that doesn't really look like a wrestler, but then you watch him wrestle and you're like, okay, this guy's legit. This dude's the real deal. And Hawk, ugh. Get kicked right between the eyes. Rest in peace. But we're here forever.
2, 3, 4.
The face paint,
5,
the haircuts,
6.
and now steel chairs. It's all happening here in the main event of the managers.
11.
We got Team Elizabeth versus Team Regal.
14,
DIY versus the Road
15.
Warriors. The Doom Bringers. Super kick! Johnny did it! Johnny wrestling! And there's a drop kick to the back of the head. And there's another kick. Can't be taking too many of those, old man. Oh, God. Jeez. I think Hawk just decapitated Gargano. Off the ropes. Drop down, rebound. No, didn't matter. You got run through, and now you're tasting a man's forearm. Regal liked that, but for the wrong reasons. Power slam, 1, 2. Oh. And Tommaso Ciampa just ran into that. Got tagged and immediately into trouble. Miss Elizabeth has to be happy with how her team is performing. Cranking of the neck. We've seen submission victories off of that before. And now Ciampa with a modified arm lock. Elbows to the face. Sledgehammer trying to keep a big man down is a hard thing to do. Uh-oh. Chokehold. 1, 2. Let him go. Referee with the warning. Tag to Gargano. Tag to Hawk. Pump handle dropped. Straight into another submission. I'm surprised that the Road Warriors are doing submissions, but maybe they're just trying to slow the match down to a pace where they're more comfortable. And here comes Gargano off the ropes with the sliding shoes. Taste of the leather. Right in front of Miss Elizabeth. She's perfect. She's glorious. She's royalty. And she could be on top of the leaderboard. If her team gets the win, she'll be in first place automatically. 1, 2, but he's stacked up, and oh, Regal almost stole it, and Johnny went for a spear, but nobody was there. Up top, diving headbutt. It connected, but did it do enough damage? Oh, super kick. No sold. No fucks given. It's gotta be over. Center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Finished. Wow. Elizabeth, the first place, undefeated in the first 4 episodes. I'm not really surprised. Based on who's on her team, I'm not surprised. And, hey, credit where credit's due. Regal didn't make that one easy. That went by pretty quick. I mean, I know that the episodes are usually about an hour, so that one kind of just flew by right in front of our eyes. And before we end it, I'm just going to do another quick little update to the scoreboard. Currently, first place, Miss Elizabeth. Tied at 3 apiece is Heenan and Shane. And then DiBiase at 2, Dusty at 2, Regal at 2, Fuji 1, James 1, Heyman 1, Bearer 1. DiBiase is still tied at 2 with Dusty. We got 10 managers. And I'll see you all next week for episode 5.